Hey guys, Bl'Artagnan here. Lufania can be a very stressful place, with constantly cleansing camels and bears that bring back memories long dormant that you would hope to never see again. But that's okay, because I'm here to provide you with an eye in the middle of the hurricane that is Lufania's bullshit. A place of calm and tranquility and peace. This is the DFFOO guided ASMR experience for spiritual enlightenment, harmony, and well-being and balance and shit. I'm gonna be throwing a few tickets at Bartz here. He's my favorite character from my favorite Final Fantasy, or one of the favorite characters. Truthfully, they're all kind of interchangeable, but I like the game, and that's what matters. And he's a pretty hype unit, so I have a big stash of tickets, and I already have his EX, and I have a bunch of gem pulls I'm planning for later in the month. So tickets it is. Hopefully we'll get the LD, and if we get the burst along the way, all the better, but that's what the gems are for later on. I got some tokens if I need it. Anyway, let's start with the free pull. Now, the free pull never really gives you anything good, so I'm not too upset by that. We can just kind of let that slip off our backs like water off a duck, or whatever the metaphor is. My plan here is I'm going to be skipping through the blue orbs that we get, because they contain shit like 10 bronze in a row. And that doesn't bring me peace. The real zen moments are going to come from the gold orbs. Yeah, like this one, which we'll let play out to see what we get. Because the most relaxing part of this game is letting the 10 pull kind of cycle through. And that moment right before it gives you what you want, that's that moment of hesitation, that anticipation, that right there is, that's where that moment of peace right there, that's like the quiet right before the excitement happens. I'm actually kind of happy with that Seymour EX. I didn't have that yet, and it's a great sphere, so I'm definitely happy to have pulled that. Not so happy with, okay, I think we're 60 tickets in at this point. And I'm not really hurting for them, but let's see what we get here. We're getting a decent number of gold items on these, but not many gold orbs. I feel like we've just seen the one so far. We're nearing 100 tickets in at this point. Yeah, that's great. That's just a bunch of junk. It's okay though. It's okay. Okay, that's a pain. Well, it's okay. This gives us a moment to kind of get in touch with ourselves, to find our balance. Because the thing about pulling in a gachapon game is you can't let yourself be controlled by sudden surges of emotions. You have to stay at a kind of centered zen state, so that you don't end up doing anything you regret, like throwing, say, 1,000 tickets at Fujin Banner or something. I don't know who would have done something like that, but it sounds like the sort of regrettable decision that would happen in a fit of pique. And fits of pique only happen when you let your emotions control you, and when you don't act in accordance with kind of the flow of life in the universe. And so that's why it's good that my inventory just hit cap there, because that gave me a second to kind of deep breath. We're ready to go back into pulling now. There, you see, that's what happens. You just kind of, you take it easy. You don't stress. You don't let yourself get worked up, and you get what you're looking for. Life kind of fills in the gaps. You shouldn't be trying to fill in those gaps. Don't be pushing square pegs into round holes or whatever. You take the pegs you're given, and you put those into the holes that they need to be in, and you'll be rewarded with an EX you already have. So that's wonderful. Yeah, that was what I was looking for out of that gold orb. That's fine though. We're still just trucking along. More blue orbs. I feel like we've just gotten a ton of blue orbs lately. It's just been like a couple of EXs and blue orbs all the way down. That's okay. Blue, that's the color of the sky. That's the color of the ocean. Blue is a very calming color, and that's what we're looking for here. Really, when you get down to it, yellow is a kind of a jarring color. It's a somewhat harsh light. And I think that's where, that's kind of the problem. Gold is it's a very attractive color, but green isn't good. Okay. It's not good, but it feels good. I will say that. When you see that moment of kind of shiny goldenness, there's a reason we're drawn to it. And the reason is because you get the good shit. That's the Bartz LD right there, and I'm quite pleased with that. A lot of gold. Oh, here's where the gold is. Wait a... Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Oh, fucking shit. Yeah, I'm screenshotting that. Oh, fuck. This is what I'm... See, that right there. That right there is the benefit of a balanced heart. Is you get the fucking LD and the fucking BT on the goddamn 10 pole with the tickets. That's what I'm fucking talking about. Fuck yeah, that... Jesus, I am fucking tranquil right now, I gotta say. My heart is at fucking peace, and I'm feeling the fucking flow of the universe right there. Jesus, that was... Shit, man. I didn't expect that. That was, Shit, yeah, fuck it. I just, sorry, we're trying to play it cool. We're collected. We're at peace. We're taking the deep breaths. Yeah, no, look at that. Look at that cool ass. Meditate on that cool swirly sword. That right there, that's some zen. You know what, fuck it, Choco Blade. We're sticking with the Choco Blade.